Thank you. I have asked some of the young leaders, who I hope are future Brandesians, teens, preteens, others who've come all the way from Somerville and across Boston, to share a word along with their teacher, creative writing teacher, Sol Brown. So Jordan, Ayana, and Sol, would you please join us here and share, please?
I'm Ayana, and I'm with Books of Hope. I'm going to read a poem that I actually just wrote today. It's called When Honduras and Haiti Collide. My inspiration was mainly Haiti and the earthquake and what's been going on now. That's there as I'm trying to rebuild it and get back to where they could, function a lot better. Both my parents were born in Honduras. It's a poverty-stricken country, which is pretty similar to Haiti. So I just wrote this poem in inspiration of that. When the tide leaves La Ceiba, it arrives in Leo guns, as to blow kisses back and forth, bum-rushing the mountains, fighting through thick crowds and stomping on huts of tin, rubber, wood, and leaves just to be together, just for Haiti and Honduras to collide. Kneeling at shrine and shrine, singing Hail Mary, full of grace, bless this place and theirs. When you cry, I'll stay strong for you. When you fall, I'll stand tall for you. They say opposites attract, and we are too good to be true. Our deceased ancestors turn over soil, digging below the ocean floor, joining us in marriage, just for Honduras and Haiti to collide. Honduras will dress her head in printed cloths on Sunday. Haiti will teach her to be humble and stable. Bring on the rumble of the earth, the tropical sweat and heated wars. We will collapse, then rise on top of the Caribbean Sea until it seems we've drowned Jamaica. Because love conquers all when Haiti and Honduras collide. Our foundations, or what's left of it, become stained together. Our homes that once stood become our freckles. Businesses once busy become still as our skin. The sea becomes our spirit, apart from the land, but a part of the earth, when Honduras and Haiti collide. Thank you.
My name is Jordan, and this poem was made at like 4 a.m. in the morning, because I don't know why, but it's on my phone, so bear with me, and here I go. As the clouds cry, we plunder rage in our eyes, that all lands the concrete of a cold night. We shed our emotions to the dirt. We let our locks open to the pain of the bloodshed that scatters on the floor where it all ends. We track our past to end up in a place that shows how love goes by to pass. Left behind, hate grows and tangles to our feet. Like barbed wire sticking to your flesh, not letting go without a piece of you. That lets love beating in your veins, tear, drops, falls, rust stains. As the sun horizon separates the clouds, with teary eyes crash on our trap, made by man. Rust and break just like hate and flowers grow. From despair and shine, love. An orchid, lily, rose, grows. From flowers of a bounty grow, from blood soaks up. Like a drain that all the sun shines, and the road's clear on the side. With a path back, this time with a good end. That falls to a path of love, light, and warming thoughts. Of happiness, we walk to a brighter future. That's it.
Good evening, my name is Sol Brown, and I direct this program called Books of Hope, and I work with young people who are in Somerville and surrounding communities to teach them creative writing and to author books like the ones that are over here to my right. Those are some of the books that the young people have written. And we really appreciate Alex, and Matt inviting us to be a part of this day. This is the second year that we've participated in this MLK Day service event, and it's terrific. It's a wonderful way for us to give back, as people have shared. I'm going to read two very quick things. One is a piece that's in progress that I wrote as a result of sitting in on the restorative justice workshop here, and we were introduced to some of the art of prisoners. And so this piece is in response to a piece that was called Transition to Power. The weight of patriarchy is Sisyphus's legacy as he struggles with the cards he's dealt, a world of bloodlines so rigid they don't admit the full blossoming of black and red men whose dimming eyes and rotting teeth are dying stars, searing dungeon darkness. I will mount you on eagle's wings, a passage that should inspire hope to rise above obstacles of oppression, social injustice, and fixed roles that incarcerate us from birth to death. But when will our resurrection come? There must be more than men's contorted frames drawn by forces of past, present, future, and invisible ether we know not what to name. But despite the barricades and unfulfilled promises, you must find your strength in your own wings. We must claim the breath of our own lives. You will make beauty through your own plight, and we will transition from the power of patriarchy to the power of our hearts, supporting this eternal foundation of our shared mother earth. And then, thank you. This piece is entitled Frederick Douglass, and it was written by Robert Hayden. When it is finally ours, this freedom, this liberty, this beautiful and terrible thing, needful to man as air, usable as earth, when it belongs at last to all, when it is truly instinct, brain matter, diastole, systole, reflex action, when it is finally one, when it is more than the gaudy mumbo-jumbo of politicians, this man, this Douglass, this former slave, this Negro beaten to his knees, exiled, visioning a world where none is lonely, none hunted, alien. This man superb in love and logic, this man shall be remembered. Oh, not with statues, rhetoric, not with legends and poems and wreaths of bronze alone, but with the lives grown out of his life. The lives fleshing his dream of the beautiful, needful thing.